I really don't want this to be too much of a concert. Like, if you have any questions or comments or thoughts or anything you want to hear about, just ask me. Yes?
You have a great song where you translate an old Polish or Yiddish revolutionary tune from the 1900s. I always tell people about it. And you translate into English, and you only change 2 words from ship to the Titanic song.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah, I think that you should talk about it, if you don't
I
mind.
can do that one.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That's, yeah, sure, let me sing that. All right, well, this kind of brings it home, sort of. I used to live in New Orleans. And that was actually where I first learned about klezmer music. I, as a suburban Detroit Jew, was not told about Yiddish culture. They didn't show us films like the one that you just saw. I didn't hear about Sholem Aleichem and Itzik Monger and Yankiv Blattstein and the great traditions of Yiddish literature and modernist, secular Yiddish culture, revolutionary Yiddish culture. So I had to discover it when I was just a singer-songwriter living in New Orleans. I moved down there after school, after college, and I was playing in bands and doing theater, and it was on the streets of New Orleans that I really discovered klezmer music, because there it's played along with so many other musics, you know, jazz, blues, soul, funk, beguine, tango, and klezmer. Because the bottom line is it's really funky, good music. I mean, it's great dance music, and it has a different kind of structure and different kind of logic than American music, which is mostly derived from the blues. And so I fell in love with this music down there. And several years later, I was living in Berlin. I was hanging out with a friend of mine, and Hurricane Katrina happened. And it was his idea. This guy David Simmons, great accordion player from Vermont, not Jewish, but speaks Yiddish, sings in Yiddish, plays accordion, plays klezmer. He was like, hey, we should do a version of this old song. This is an old song that was written. I love folk songs. I love old folk songs because they're very useful. They function like newspapers. They were before there was the internet. You know, a song would travel around the world, telling stories. And this is a song that was written in 1912 about the Titanic. And I just changed a couple of words.
The piano is out of tune, just to let you know.
So am I. Gewiss, liebe Menschen, gehört, wo's in New Orleans hat sich verlaufen. Amerikaner Stadt ist geworden zerstört, und viele Menschen sind ertrunken geworden. Stellt euch vor, liebe Menschen, dem Kurden, wie groß ist gewesen Gottes Zorn. Wenn viel Wasser ist rein in die Burgen, und in die Gassen ist alles verloschen geworden. Ai, 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 ai. Ai, 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 ai. Ai, 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 ai. Ai, 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 ai. Die Chussenkalle sind sich gesessen in Frieden. Sehr frei, dass doch keiner nicht versteht. Sie haben geschrien, lieber Gott, was tust du uns zu schäden? Aber der Präsident hat sich zu sehen nicht so gehört. Stellt euch vor, liebe Menschen, dem Kurden, oi, wie groß ist gewesen Gottes Sorg, wenn viel Wasser ist rein in die Burgen, und in die Gassen ist alles verloschen geworden. Ai, 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 ai. Ai, 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 ai. Ai, 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 peacefully lying in peace, not a soul could disturb. Well, they cried out, "My dear God, we are dying." But the president seemed not to have heard. Well, just imagine, good people, the ruin of the ones that we choose to ignore. If the water from the lake on down to Durban, from Canal to the lower Ninth Ward, oh my Lord, ay, 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 So that's an example of retooling.